Today's the best day to travel, but I know a lot of people can't travel because they still have work and school. But today's going to be dry. Clouds are going to be moving in, temps in the 50s. Now, if you are traveling, getting on an airplane later today, you could potentially see some delays. I'm going to show you the travel forecast here in a moment. Looking ahead, though, we are tracking rain heading into your Tuesday, followed by a big old blast of cold air Wednesday that'll trigger the lake effect snow machine come Thursday and Friday. Right now, we're a little breezy, but we have a southwest wind, so it feels like it's in the low 40s across the board. Cloud cover is taking over, so we had some peaks of sun. Some of our cameras are still showing a little bit of it, but we're going to be mostly cloudy through the afternoon. Zooming all the way out, this is the system that could be impacting folks, especially who are trying to get into central and eastern Texas and some of our southern states as well today, with some stronger storms moving through. Hour by hour in the Cleveland area, we're sitting right around that 50-degree mark, mid-50s with clouds, and it'll stay warm through the evening hours too. Well, warmer. It won't be like the 20s like it was this morning for you if you had some frost on the car. Now, I want to show you the travel forecast for today, because if you're traveling, again, heading to the airport, that's where potentially you could see some impacts. Again, central eastern Texas moving into Louisiana, Arkansas, eventually even into Nashville, Tennessee, as we head into the overnight hours and early tomorrow. That's where the stronger storms are setting up. There will be rain in Chicago tomorrow, but it's just going to be rain, so hopefully we don't see major impacts. But then you can see the widespread rain moves into our area too. So if you're driving locally anywhere in the state or even west towards Illinois, Indiana, or east towards Pennsylvania, you're going to be driving through rain. Now, we potentially could see some impacts from that just because there's expected to be the highest volume of folks out on the roads tomorrow for traveling for the holiday. So that's something to keep in mind before the colder air starts to move in by Wednesday and those temperatures drop. Now, right now, the lake effect snow, we know it's coming. We know where the impacts look to be the highest. I'm going to break it down for you hour by hour so you can plan ahead for your Thanksgiving travel.
We might see some weather impacts for the Thanksgiving travel. We're talking rain, the potential for snow. 19 First Alert meteorologist Kelly Dobeck is here with those details.
Yeah, breaking it down because it's a lot and it's so busy, and it really just depends on when you're traveling and where you're traveling, the types of impacts you're going to see. So I'm going to break it down for you right now over the next few days. Today, we are nice and quiet. Again, if you had the opportunity to get out today, at least driving, we're dry. Temps are in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, widespread rain. You just heard Nikki talk about from noon through rush hour. It's going to be raining most of that entire time across the state. So we will see some impacts on the roads just from the light to moderate rain coming down. I'm going to track it for you here in a minute. Then after that system comes through, crashing temps, and that's going to bring in some cold air over Lake Erie, opening up that lake effect snow machine. The 19 First Alert weather team is issuing alert days through the end of the week, but we're working on that timing. Chief Meteorologist Jason Nicholas and Sam Roberts are going to have the latest for you, but I'm going to break down these impacts so you know what to expect here. Cloud cover around right now on the satellite. The radar is quiet. We'll watch the winds pick up as we head through the next couple of days. Today will be breezy, winds gusting over 20. We'll stick around there through your Tuesday. And then by Wednesday in the afternoon hours, we're going to start seeing those gusts push over that 20-mile-an-hour gust potential closer to 40. So you bring in the blowing snow potential there too with that. So let me break down the rain chances first. Again, today we're around 50. We're going to stay warmer overnight because of all this cloud cover that is moving in. Tomorrow morning, if you still got to go to work, if the kiddos still have 1 or 2 days left of school, it's going to be wet at the bus stop and wet on the road. You can see across the board through 10 o'clock in the morning, through lunchtime, we still have lingering rain around. A few breaks here and there, but there will be rain around, especially pushing east as we head through the afternoon hours tomorrow, which could be impactful. There'll be leftover rain showers overnight into early Wednesday morning, hit or miss, but watch this. 6 o'clock, we're starting off your Wednesday in the 50s. This front comes through, immediately dropping into the 40s, and we'll be going down into the 30s and 20s. So a big burst of colder air that's going to trigger that lake effect snow machine starting Wednesday night into Thursday. Right now, we're looking at a southwest wind. And why does that matter to you? Because that's going to change the impacts. Buffalo, Pennsylvania, right now seem to be going to be getting hit first with that heavier potential for lake effect snow. Still important though, because if you are traveling along 90 going to visit family in Erie up towards Buffalo, that 90 corridor could be treacherous in some spots. We see the typical lake effect setup. We get one band dumping a lot of heavy snow in a short amount of time. That will be concerning, especially for those areas through Thursday and Friday. But then also when we start to see that wind change direction just a little bit, then the lake snow belt gets impacted by the lake effect. So we're talking about Lake Lake, Ashtabula, Geauga. Could see some flakes outside of the Cleveland area as well through Friday. We won't be done with the snow potential yet, though. Another system will move through this weekend, but temperatures will warm up, which will bring us some good news. We'll talk a little bit more about that. I'll break down the weekend for you coming up here in the next 10 minutes. Nikki.